Okay, dear students, we are going to add our next question of our essay recall book, example number 31. I hope that all the question which we have done previous lecture, you have done go through to all the question. Now we are going to do next question, and the question is minus the determinant is given minus bc, b square plus bc, c square plus bc, and a square plus ac minus ac, c square plus ac, a square plus ab, p square plus ab minus ab, and you have to prove ab plus bc plus ac का whole cube. Okay, you have to prove ab plus bc plus ac का whole cube. Now you can see that in this question, this question is also slightly tricky. You have to see in this question the r1 is given. If we multiply r1 by a and r2 by b and r3 c, okay, what we are doing, we are multiplying this r1 by a, r2 by b and r3 by c. Then what will you get? Because you are multiplying from abc, then in this respect you have to divide also it from abc. So we have divided it from abc, so you will get here minus abc. Here you will get ab square plus abc, because in this row you are going to multiply by a, and here you will get ac square plus abc. Now in the second row we are going to multiply by b, so it will be a square plus b plus abc and minus abc, and bc square plus abc. And in the third row we are doing we are multiplying by c, so it will be a square c plus abc, and it will be b square c plus abc, and it will be minus abc. And after doing so, what we did, we are going to take out common again abc. Same thing we have done in our previous question also. What we did, we multiplied a in r1 row, but now we are going to take common from c1. We multiply a in r1, but now in the next step we are going to take common from c1. So after taking c1 from a, we will get here minus bc, and here we will get ab plus bc, and here we will get ac plus bc. And now we are going to take common from c2, and after doing so we will get ab plus ac, and here you will get minus ac, and here you will get bc plus ac. And after taking the common from third column c, we will get ac plus ab and bc plus ab or minus ab. Then we have taken out the common, so you will write down here a, b and c. And in the previous step you multiplied r1 by a, r2 by b and r3 by c, then you have divided in the same aspect, so then you will get abc upon abc, it will be removed out. Now you can see that here. Now see that here, look here very with stare eyes, you can see here is a ab plus bc, either ac plus bc and bc. If you add r1 plus r2 plus r3, then you will get bc deducted off from bc, then you will get ab plus bc plus ac. And in the same manner you will get here also ab plus bc plus ac and ab plus bc plus ac. So I am saying that please look out this question and set this question in your mind. This is slightly tricky. You have to multiply first r1 and r2 and r3 by abc, and after that you have to take common from c1, c2 and c3. So this is a little bit slightly, but don't worry, let's do further. What we did, we are going to do some change in r1 with respect to r1 plus r2 plus r3. Okay, r1 plus r2 plus r3, and after doing so you will get here ab plus bc plus ac, and here you will get also ab plus bc plus ac, and here you will get also ab plus bc plus ac, and it will be ab plus bc minus ac, bc plus ab, and either ac plus bc, bc plus ac and minus abc. And after taking out the common ab plus bc plus ac, what we will get here 1 1 and 1, and here we will get ab plus bc minus ac, bc plus ab, ac plus bc, bc plus ac minus ab. And now on applying c1, what we are doing, because 1 1 1 have made up in the first row, So what we can do, we can make a 0 in a very simple way after applying C1 such that C1 minus C3 and C2 minus C3. Then you will get AB plus BC plus AC. So it will be 0 0 1 and AB plus BC it will be 0 after detecting C2 minus, we are going to change C1 minus C3. So 1 1 0 AB plus BC minus AB, then it will be also 0, and here you will get AC plus BC plus AC. And after taking after applying second property C2 minus C3 you will get here 0. ठीक है, बात पकड़ में आ रही है. एंड माइनस ए सी से करेंगे तो माइनस ए सी प्लस बी सी प्लस ये आ जाएगा और यहाँ पे ये आ जाएगा और यहाँ पे 1 1 यही बचेगा. ठीक है, क्लियर हो रहा है कुछ आपको? ठीक है, अब क्या करेंगे आप देख सकते हैं हमारा यहाँ पर पहली रो में वी हैव मेड अप मोर जीरोस, दो जीरो बन चुके हैं, तो वी कैन एक्सपेंड फ्रॉम 1. यहाँ 1 से हम इसको एक्सपेंड कर सकते हैं. तो नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सपेंड बाय R1, वी विल गेट AB प्लस BC प्लस AC. और जब इसको एक्सपेंड करेंगे तो प्लस माइनस प्लस प्लस के साथ में इसे ओपन करेंगे, ये आउट होगा, ये आउट होगा, इसकी मल्टीप्लाई से करेंगे 0 आ जाएगा और माइनस के साइन के साथ में इसकी मल्टीप्लाई इससे हो जाएगी. तो ये आएगा AC प्लस BC प्लस AC का होल स्क्वायर. देन यू विल गेट हेयर AB प्लस BC प्लस AC और AC प्लस BC प्लस AC और इसका स्क्वायर कर देंगे तो यू विल गेट द आंसर AB प्लस BC एंड प्लस AC का होल क्यूब. ठीक है, ये हमारा आंसर है. बड़ा इजी क्वेश्चन है, कोई दिक्कत वाली बात दूर दूर तक नहीं है क्वेश्चन में. ठीक है, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन की तरफ जाते हैं हम अपने एग्जाम्पल नंबर 32. 32 है, प्रूव दैट ए स्क्वायर माइनस बी माइनस सी का होल स्क्वायर प्लस बी स्क्वायर माइनस सी का होल स्क्वायर सी ए और सी स्क्वायर माइनस ए बी का होल स्क्वायर ए बी. और वी हैव टू प्रूव हेयर ए स्क्वायर प्लस सी स्क्वायर ए माइनस बी सी और सी माइनस ए प्लस बी प्लस सी. On applying C2, we will get C2 minus C1. Okay. So now what you will get here A square, B square, C square, and here you can see that you will get minus B minus C का whole square and minus C minus A whole square minus A minus B का whole square. Here B, C and AB. Taking out this minus 1 common from C2, you will get minus 1 outside of this determinant, and you will get A square B minus C का whole square BC. And B square C minus A whole square and CA and C square A minus B whole square AB. And after opening the formula here, you will get A square. Here you will get A square B square plus C square minus 2BC. Here BC, it will be B square C square plus A square minus 2CA CA C square A square plus B square minus 2B and AB. And now on applying this, what we have to do, देखो हाँ क्वेश्चन को थोड़ा सा देखो, see attention here, what you can see, this is a C2, this is a C1. If you multiply, if you add here, then 1 BC will be deducted out, but if you add here twice of this row 3, then 2 BC will be deducted out. So we are going to do the same. We are going to applying this property C2 change in such a way that C2 plus C1 plus 2C3, because here you will get A square plus B square plus C square, A square plus B square plus C square, A square plus B square plus C square. समझ रहे हैं ना बात को? हम क्या कर रहे हैं C2 में, C2 मेरा क्या है, देखो C2 मेरा ये है B स्क्वायर प्लस C स्क्वायर माइनस 2BC, ये है. इसमें क्या ऐड कर रहा हूं मैं, इसको ऐड कर रहा हूं प्लस A स्क्वायर को, और इसका दुगना 2 टाइम्स इसका ऐड कर रहा हूं प्लस 2BC. तो ये डिडक्ट आउट हो जाएगा और आपका सिंपल बचने वाला है A स्क्वायर प्लस B स्क्वायर प्लस C स्क्वायर. And in the same way we will also get the value here A square plus B square plus C square, and here we will also get the value A square plus B square plus C square. Okay students, and after doing so, what we will get here minus 1. Here A square plus B square plus C square BC as it is. Okay, B square A square plus B square plus C square C as it is, and C square A square plus B square plus C square AB as it is. And take out the common minus 1, we will get here A square plus B square plus C square, and then we will get A square B square C square and 1 common BC CA and AB. And what will we do there, because 1 have become in second column, So we can make 0 in a very easily way. So we are going to apply C2, C2 minus C1, C3, C3 minus C1. So it will be minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square, a square 1 bc, and it will be b square minus a square, and 1 minus 1 0, and it will be ca minus bc, and it will be c square minus a square, 1 minus 1 0, and ab minus bc. Now in the next row we will get minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square, then we will get a square 1 and bc, and b plus a and b minus a 0, c into a minus b, and here we will get c plus a, c minus a 0, and b into a minus c. After doing so, we will get here minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square, a square 1 bc. We will apply formula here, b plus a, b minus a we will get, and it will be 0, and then taking the common minus c here, we will get here b minus a. And after applying the formula here, we will get c plus a and c minus a, and at that place we will get 0, and here we will get minus b, c minus a. Now you can see that b minus a you can take out the common from this row 2, and c minus a you can take out the common from row r3. So we did the same, we have taken the common, so we will get minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square b minus a, c minus a, and here we will get a square 1 bc, and we will get here b plus c 0 or minus c, and c plus a 0 and minus b, and on expanding through c2. Why we are going to expand through c2? Because in c2 there are maximum 0, so we are going to expand this through c2, and we are going to expand now to minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square will be as it is, and b minus a and c minus a will be as it is, and you can see that plus minus, so we will take this with minus sign. So we have taken this with minus sign because we know the rules now, plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus plus. So we are going with this minus sign, and you will get here, because we will delete it and we will delete it, we will get b plus a into minus b. So we have written on here minus b into b plus a, and minus, or already there is a minus, so minus minus will be plus, or c multiplied by c plus a. So we will get now minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square, and it will be b minus a, c minus a, and then we will get b square plus ab, and after multiplying this you will get minus c square and minus ca, and we will get here minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square, b minus a and c minus a, then b square minus c square. We are putting this together, b square minus c square, and we are taking this together, ab minus ca. Then we will get what? Minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square, b minus a, c minus a, and we are going to applying the formula of a square minus b square. We will get here b plus c and b minus c, and we are taking the common from plus a into b minus c. You have to think, something you have to think, because you have to do some thinking according to the answer of the question. So you have to stop here, and we'll have to do some setting between the question, between the groups of this, so that you can get the answer very easily. Now here you will get minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square, by minus a, c minus a, and you can see there b minus c you can take out the common from this entire term, and after the taking the b minus c common, you will get here ba plus b plus c. And now minus 1 a square plus b square plus c square, b minus a, c minus a, b minus c, and a plus b will be your answer. And your answer is here, answer is a square plus b square plus c square, a minus b, b minus c, and c minus a plus b plus c. So you can give the effect of this minus 1 in this term. Okay, so we are giving this minus term effect to this term, and we will get a square plus b square plus c square, and it will be, because you are multiplying from minus 1 to this term, you will get here a minus b, and c minus will be as it is, and b minus c will be as it is, and here you will get a plus b plus c. Okay, so this is your finally answer. Okay, so very good question recently we did there, and you have to go through again, then you will do this question in your fair copy. Now we are going to do new content. The content name is determinant on trigonometry. Now in the element of the determinant now will arrives to be a trigonometry term. You know very well trigonometry terms. So there is nothing difference, but difference is slightly that before this we are getting the algebraic term, and now we are getting here trigonometric term. So first question we are going to take here. The question is prove that cos alpha cos alpha cos beta cos alpha sin beta and minus sin alpha and minus sin beta cos beta 0 sin alpha and beta cos alpha. You have to put this value equals to 1. Now you can see that, look again this question with stare eyes or very confidently. You will see that if you multiply this r1 by sin alpha, so this term will be sin alpha cos beta, and if you multiply this term by cos alpha, then this term will be sin alpha and cos beta. You can see that this term and this term will be approximately same. So what we will be doing here, we are going to do here, we are going to multiply r1 by sin alpha and we are going to multiply r3 by cos alpha, and after did, because you are going to multiply by sin alpha cos alpha, so in respect to this you have to divide also this determined by sin alpha and cos alpha, by dividing by sin alpha or cos alpha. So you will get here sin alpha cos alpha and cos beta, because we are going to multiply here with sin alpha. So we will get sin alpha cos beta, and here we will get sin alpha sin beta, and here we will be get minus sin square alpha. There is nothing change in R2 rows, so it will be as it is, minus sin beta cos beta and 0. But in the R3 we are going to multiply with cos alpha, so we are doing the same, we are going to multiply this by cos alpha, so it will be sin alpha cos beta and sin alpha sin beta and cos square alpha. Now you can see that these both terms are same, so either you can take out, no, there is no chance of taking the common because here is nothing. What we can do, this and this term are same, so you can make it here 0 by the applying the property r1 minus r3. So we are applying here the property r1 minus r3, and after applying this property you will get here this minus this, you will get here 0, and this minus this you will get here 0, and here you will get minus sin square alpha minus cos square alpha, and there is nothing change in the r2 is this at is this, and nothing change in the r3 is the same as it is. Okay, now 1 upon sin alpha sin beta, you will get here 0 0, you can take out the common here minus sign, then you will get here sin square alpha plus cos square alpha, and nothing change in this row and nothing change in this row. Now you can see that you know the formula very well, sin square alpha plus cos square alpha is equals to 1, so we will put the value here 1. So our question will be, how much my students, it will be 1 upon sin alpha and cos alpha, and here it is 0 0 and minus 1, and minus sin beta and cos beta and 0, and sin alpha cos beta, and here you will get sin alpha sin beta and cos square alpha. Now we are going to do expand this by which, by r1, because in r1 there is a maximum 0, so we are going to expand it through r1, because you know very well we have to make this our question very easy, we have to make our calculation in a very easy mode, and we can do the same when we get maximum zeros in our rows or column. So there is a maximum 0, so we will going to expand it with r1, and after doing so we will get plus minus plus, तो plus sign के साथ में हम इसको open करेंगे, then it will be 1 upon sin alpha cos alpha and minus 1, and we will delete it, and we will delete it. What will we get? We get the multiplication of this by this, so then you will get minus sin alpha cos alpha and sin square beta, and minus sign and multiply of this one by this one, then you will get sin alpha and cos square beta. Now you can see that in this entire term you can have the take common minus sin and sin alpha and cos alpha. So we are doing the same, we are taking the common minus sin alpha and cos alpha and minus sin it as it is. So you will get here sin square beta plus cos square beta, and it will be minus plus, so you will get here sin alpha cos alpha upon sin alpha cos alpha, and here you will get sin square beta plus cos square beta. After taking down you will get here 1, and you will get sin square beta plus cos square beta, and you know the value of sin square beta cos square beta is equals to 1. So we have proved that the value of the given determinant is equals to 1. Okay, so next question we are going to do again. See question number 34 with given condition that very important question, same type question is asked 2-3 times in your board examination, I know. you see the question, the condition is given that a plus b plus c equals to pi, means it is a angles of a triangle. Okay, so prove that. Then we have to prove that the value of sine a plus b plus c and sine a plus c cos c and minus sine b 0 tan a and cos a plus b tan p plus c plus 0 equals to how much? You have to solve it 0 equal to. Okay, so you can see that the given value of a plus b c given y, so we will put the value of a plus b plus c, so it will be sine pi, and here the value of a plus c is given, and here is given, what is given here is given a plus b plus c equals to pi, and we have to find out the value of a plus c. So what will be a plus c? A plus c from here will be pi minus b. B will be get in right side. Okay, so we will put the value of a plus c pi minus b, and cos c as it is, and minus sine b is as it is, and 0 is as it is, and tan a is as it is. And here you will get, because again you will get the value from here a plus b, so then you will get the value of pi minus c of a plus b. So you will get the value of a plus b equals to pi minus c, and here tan pi minus a after getting the value of b plus c, and here 0. You know the value of sine pi becomes 0, so you will put here 0, and sine 180 minus b will be sine b, and cos c as it is, and minus sine b as it is 0 as it is, tan a as it is, and the value of cos pi minus c will be minus cos c, and tan pi minus a will be minus tan a, and 0. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू एक्सपेंड इस थ्रू R1, हम R1 के थ्रू उसको एक्सपेंड करेंगे, तो ये रहेगा हमारा, यहाँ तो 0 है, 0 ही रहेगा, तो प्लस माइनस किसके साथ में ओपन करेंगे? माइनस साइन बीटा के साथ में, और इसको डिलीट करेंगे, इसको डिलीट करेंगे, साइन बीटा की 0 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तो 0 आएगा, लेकिन माइनस साइन के साथ में माइनस माइनस प्लस हो जाएगा, और cos c की मल्टीप्लाई होगी tan a से, तो वी विल गेट हेयर cos a tan c। फिर प्लस माइनस प्लस, प्लस के साथ में cos c लेंगे, अब इसको गायब करेंगे, इसको गायब करेंगे, इसकी मल्टीप्लाई इससे करेंगे, तो वी विल गेट हाउ मच? साइन बी और tan a, और ये कितना हो जाएगा? 0। तो हेयर वी विल गेट साइन बी tan a cos c, एंड हेयर वी विल गेट cos c tan a sin b, और ये आपस में डिवाइडेड हो जाएगा, देन यू विल गेट द फाइनल आंसर 0। Okay, so dear students, today I am going to do some homework of your RS Agarwal book, but remaining that, try to do all the question from your own mind. Okay, when you becomes and feels that okay, it becomes very enough to try the question, then what you do, you can take a hint from the back side of your books, because in this book, in this chapter, the hint of all the question is given to you, but you can do the same when you think that okay, I have tried the question 3-4 times and nothing is coming in my mind, in what procedure, what application, what properties I should apply here to solve this question. When nothing comes, everything becomes black in your mind, then you can take the help of hints which is given the back side of your exercise. But open your mind, try to a question on own self, on own mind. How much question you will do from own mind, then your mind will be too clear, then you can think about to do a new question of any type. Okay students, so write down okay, from exercise 6b, write down exercise 6b, page number 260, page number 260, question number okay, not a problem, entire exercise. ठीक है स्टूडेंट, तो जो है लगभग हर एक टाइप के क्वेश्चन जो है हम इन एग्जाम्पल्स में कर चुके हैं। आप जान चुके हैं कि कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी लगनी है। यू नो वेरी वेल एट व्हाट स्टेप, what precaution we have to take. and what step, what properties we should apply, you know very well, because approximately 40-45 questions we have done here. So now the time has come to do practices and to more analyze ourselves, to more effective ourselves, and it become possible only when you will do exercise on your own self. Okay, but when you see that nothing is coming in your mind how to solve this question, then you can take the help of hints which is given your exercise. But this is definitely 4 marks question every years asked in the board examination from this 6b exercise. This is short and short, so you can imagine how important this exercise it is. Don't let any question left. Okay, let's try all the question first from free mind. Don't in a one day take approximately divide 5 5 6 question on a per day and complete this exercise in 7 days. Okay, I am not saying that because to do some side question our minds need some relaxation, so there is no need to do 7 question or 5 question per day, है ना. So you will do 5 question per day up to 7 days. Okay, in starting, because up to 10 questions it becomes very easy. So up to 10 you can do in a single day, and after 10 divide your exercise into 5 question and complete it in a 7 days period. Okay, in 7 day periods you can complete it. Okay, so do, if you do in a style that suppose you are trying the question in the morning time and you did not getting anything in the mind what properties we have to apply, then let this question on that time, and after some time, after 1 hour 2 hour, when you try again try this question from a fresh mind, then maybe a chance that you get some idea that what properties we apply to here. Okay, you are getting my point ना, कि मान लिया सपोज को आप क्वेश्चन कर रहे हैं और आपके माइंड में नहीं आ रहा है क्या अप्लाई करना है, तो उस क्वेश्चन को वहीं छोड़ दो. थोड़ी देर बाद आफ्टर 1 hour and 2 hour again you try this question, and there is a possibilities that on that time you will be able to do this question very easy way. ओके, तो जो है क्वेश्चन करिएगा बेटा, यहीं आपकी प्रैक्टिस होगी.